After your hometown is attacked by the robotic people-eating Napon, you and your friends set out on a quest for revenge on an unforgettable odyssey that has you journeying across the Titan corpses that serve as the setting. The world is remarkably weird and unique, and areas are diverse and include dense jungles, creepy swamps, and metal labyrinths, just to name a few. You'll even travel inside a creature's body and fight the monsters inside it, like a twisted episode of the Magic School Bus. Like a lot of JRPGs, the story goes to some really weird places that are as confusing as they are preposterous, but it owns its own absurdity so well that it works even when people keep re-explaining the same concept in a dozen different cutscenes.
So I can use this power to change the future.
We'll change what happens.
We'll change the future together.
We can change our destinies. Change the future.
Huh. I wonder if they can change the future.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
The definitive edition of Xenoblade Chronicles adds an all-new story chapter called Future Connected, which takes place a year after the events in the main story. It's great to have more time with Shulk and friends, but the standalone adventure, which can be played entirely separately from the campaign, doesn't really add a whole lot. You spend a lot of time with Melia, one of the weaker characters from the main campaign, and two Still, it just feels great to be back with Xenoblade Chronicles' memorable cast of characters, whether it's the lovable meathead Rhine, or the stoic and inscrutable Dunban. Each one shines even when the wonky writing or grindy stretches of gameplay otherwise bog down the adventure. The story is squarely focused on Shulk's quest for revenge and the war against the Mechon, but it also takes the time to reintroduce and develop its supporting characters. There are entire chapters dedicated to fleshing out and resolving their major arcs. Gameplay remains largely the same, though it's been improved in some minor ways. Characters now have health bars, which is awesome, and also kind of crazy that this wasn't a thing already. The map UI has a detailed waypoint guiding you towards your objectives instead of a vague arrow, and quest items are marked with a helpful exclamation point so you know which ones you should pick up instead of having to run toward every glowing blue orb. Menus have also been improved a lot. What was once an incomprehensible series of blurry rectangular menus have now been overhauled into a much more modern and functional UI, which is a godsend considering how much time you'll spend in them customizing your character's abilities, upgrading equipment, and changing your outfits. While those improvements are great, this remaster doesn't go far enough elsewhere, opting to maintain a lot of outdated mechanics. The Affinity Coin and Skill Tree system, for example, remains an obtuse and bizarre way to buff characters based on social links, soaking up far more attention than it seems worth. I'm all for staying true to the original when it makes sense to do so, but the Wii-era RPG design could benefit from more of a refresh. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is the remaster this respected JRPG deserves, even when it feels like it doesn't go far enough in places. The new future-connected story chapter isn't particularly inspired, but the impressive graphical overhaul and welcome quality of life improvements make this the best version of Xenoblade Chronicles we've ever had. For more, watch our review of the Wii U version of Xenoblade Chronicles, the Wii U version of Xenoblade Chronicles,
These are different games!
and for other recent RPGs, check out our reviews of Fallout 76 Wastelanders and Mountain Blade. And for everything else, stick with IGN.